Welcome back. This is a story called Pass Fail. This is a story about irony. I love irony. I love stories that involve irony, and this is one. When I was a freshman in college, I went to UCLA. At that time, students at UCLA were permitted to take one class pass-fail, meaning that whatever grade they got, good or bad, did not go into their grade point average. All they got was credit. If you got a C or above, you would get credit for the course, you would pass, or if you got below a C, you would fail. That was it, pass or fail. So I took some class, I don't even know what it was, astronomy, I think it was astronomy, something that I had no interest in at all, but just took it just to get the credit, pass, fail. The only work that we did in the class, besides coming to lecture, was we took a final exam. There was no midterms, there was no papers, it was one test, final exam, that was it. Your whole score was based on the final exam. The professor said to the class, he said, I recommend to prepare for this exam, go to the library on campus, go to the reference desk, and borrow the teacher's guide to the textbook that we're using. He said, in that guide, you will find questions, sample questions, with multiple choice answers. They give you the questions, they give you the answers. That would be a good way to study for my exam. Okay, that's what he told me, or he told the whole class. There were probably 300 people in the class. So I went to the library, I checked out this book. I couldn't leave, you couldn't leave with it. You had to borrow it. I looked at the book, there were all these questions at the end of each chapter. I read the questions, I read the answers. That's it, I spent maybe 2 hours doing this. Now I come to the final exam. I'm in the classroom, he passes out the test, or whoever passes out the test. I start reading it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Every single question was word for word exactly from that book. He didn't change a word. I'm like, this guy's the laziest professor I've ever seen. The answer choices were word for word what they were in the teacher's guide. And the position of the choices were in the same position. So I would read a question, I would get halfway through the question, I would know exactly what the answer was, C, because I'd read it in the book, and I would answer C. I guarantee you, I got a 100% on that test. The irony is, that did not count in my grade point average because I had chosen to take it pass, fail. That's the end of the story. Don't forget to read my book, Broccoli Time by Dante, available now on Amazon Books.